Okay, we will wait for 5 minutes. Then after we will start. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you see the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. We will wait for only 2 minutes. Then we going to start the second isomorphism theorem. Okay. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the first isomorphic theorem, and now we will discuss second and third isomorphic theorem. Okay. With the help of first isomorphism theorem. Okay. We will wait for 2 minutes. Okay, so we are going to start the theorem number second isomorphism theorem. Okay, the another theorem, second isomorphic theorem or isomorphism theorem. Look at the statement. Okay, let H is a subgroup of H. Okay, let H is the subgroup of H and N is normal subgroup of G. Okay, let H is the subgroup of G, which is the symbol we can write like this, and N is the normal subgroup of G, that is N we can denote like this, which is normal subgroup, the symbol of normal subgroup, and N is the normal subgroup of G. Then we have to prove that Hn upon N is isomorphic to H upon intersection H upon H intersection N. Okay, we have to prove this. Hn upon N is isomorphic to H upon H intersection N. What is the meaning of Hn? If H and N both are the subgroup of G, then Hn is nothing but the product of two subgroups. The every element in this group in the form of small h and small n, where h belongs to capital H and n belongs to small n. Okay. कळतंय स्टेटमेंटचा अर्थ समजतंय काय? The product of two subgroups Hn upon n. Okay. What is the necessary condition to form a factor group? Suppose here Hn upon n is the factor group. हाँ factor group आहे ना. मग याची necessary condition काय असणार? Anyone know?
N must be normal group.
Very good. N must be normal in N
G.
must be normal in G. हा वरचा जो ग्रुप असेल त्याचा काय असायला पाहिजे तो सब ग्रुप असायला पाहिजे नॉर्मल सब ग्रुप. ओके, द N must be normal subgroup of Hn. Okay, where Hn is the product of two subgroups. And here the H intersection N must be normal in H to form the factor group. Okay. सो इकडे आपण आता प्रूव्ह करताना आपल्याला आधीचे रिझल्ट्स आहेत काही जे बीएससी थर्ड किंवा अल्जेब्रा 1 मध्ये वसिष्ठा टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये काही रिझल्ट्स आहेत ते रिझल्ट्स आपल्याला डायरेक्ट यूज करायचे. वी हॅव टू यूज दॅट रिझल्ट डायरेक्टली. ओके, सो व्हॉट इज गिवन दॅट हियर द H is the subgroup of G and N is normal subgroup in G. Okay, H is the subgroup of G and N is the normal subgroup of G. Then we know that. Okay, in the previous year we seen that these results in algebra. Okay, मागच्या वर्षी किंवा तुम्ही कोणत्याही वैशिष्ट्याच्या पुस्तकामध्ये बेसिक रिझल्ट्स आहेत ते. What is that result? N is normal subgroup of H dot N. Okay, look at नीट समजून घ्यायचं. हे रिझल्ट्स खूप महत्त्वाचे आहेत. ह्या रिझल्ट्सवरच पूर्ण थेरम आहे. Okay, if H is the subgroup of G and N is the normal subgroup of G, then this N must be normal in Hn. Okay, this N must be normal in Hn and H intersection N must be normal in H. Why? Because we have to form this factor group. This H intersection N must be normal in H. Okay. जर हा नॉर्मल नसेल तर हा ग्रुपच फॉर्म होणार नाही फॅक्टर ग्रुप. ओके, आणि हा जर N हा नॉर्मल नसेल, इफ धिस N इज नॉट नॉर्मल देन वी do not form this factor group. Okay, so using that result directly, n must be normal in this, n is must be normal in Hn, and this H intersection n is normal in H. Okay, now we have to prove that this Hn upon n is isomorphic to H intersection n, H upon H intersection n. This is, we have to prove that this is the isomorphic. Okay, for this we have to define a function. Okay, we have to define a function. Phi is the function from Hn upon n. Okay, this is the subgroup which we have of G, is phi is the function from H to Hn upon n. Okay, so such that कसं define केलेलं function such that phi of H, the phi of H is equal to NH. Okay, what is the identity of this group Hn upon n? What is the identity of this factor group? Anyone know? जर एखादा फॅक्टर ग्रुप दिलेला असेल तर त्याची आयडेंटिटी काय असते? सपोज G by H is the identity, is a factor group, then what is the identity of that group, factor group? If Hn upon n is the factor group, then what is the identity of that group? काय असते? This n must be an identity of this factor group. Okay, this H intersection n, which is normally in H na, so this is the identity, this whole group is the identity of this factor group. Okay, so here the n is the identity of this factor group Hn upon n. Okay, as a structure कसा असणार, या ग्रुपचा स्ट्रक्चर कसा असणार? Every element of this group, in which type, in which form? Phi of H is equal to NH, where H belongs to H. Okay, and what is the identity? N. N is the identity. Okay, every element in this factor group is in the form of NH, where this H belongs to capital H. For all H belongs to capital H. Okay, why only capital H? Why not NH, Hn? Because H is contained in Hn na? H is contained in Hn. Okay, so H belongs to capital H, which is belongs to Hn. Okay, H capital म्हणजे H मध्ये असू द्या किंवा ह्या Hn मध्ये असू द्या, दोन्हीचा अर्थ एकच आहे. So we define a function phi from H to Hn upon n such that phi of H is equal to NH. This H comes from capital H. Okay, the phi of H, this H comes from capital H. Okay, now we have to show that this function is isomorphic. Okay, this function is isomorphic function. Then using first isomorphism theorem, we have to prove this. Okay, हा फंक्शन जर आयसोमॉर्फिक असेल तर फर्स्ट फंडामेंटल थेरम काय सांगतो आपल्याला? काय बघितलं मागच्या वेळेस? फर्स्ट फंडामेंटल थेरम काय होता? G upon G dash is isomorphic to G upon kernel of phi na. Here G is Hn upon n. Sorry, here G is H upon kernel of this function phi is isomorphic to Hn upon n. Okay, we have to prove this. We have to prove that this phi function is isomorphic. To prove this phi function is isomorphic, we have to prove one-oneness, onto-ness, and what?
Homomorphism.
Homomorphism. Then this phi must be a isomorphic. Then using fundamental theorem, first isomorphic theorem, we have to prove this Hn. This is Hn is nothing but G dash. Okay, and H upon and kernel of phi is nothing but h upon n. Kernel of phi काय येणार h intersection n, sorry, h intersection n. Okay, by using ते कसे येणार ते पुढे बघूया. आधी कर्नल ऑफ दिस phi is equal to h intersection n कसं येईल ते नंतर बघूया. Okay, by using first isomorphic theorem we have to prove this. Okay, now consider to prove the function is homomorphic first. Okay, now consider phi of h1 h2 is equal to, by definition of phi, what is n h1 h2. Okay, which is equal to n h1 into n h2 by the definition of cosets na. HAB is equal to guys to HA into HB. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so n h1 h2 is nothing but n h1 into n h2, but this n h1 is nothing but phi of h1 by the definition of phi. Okay, and this NH2 is nothing but phi of H2 by the definition of phi. Hence, the function phi is homomorphism. म्हणजे डिफाइन करतानाच फंक्शन असं डिफाइन करायचं की तो होमोमॉर्फिक यायला पाहिजे. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज टू प्रूव दैट द फंक्शन इज 1 1. Okay, first we have to prove the function is onto, then okay, look at here. Hence, the phi of h1 h2 is equal to phi of h1 into phi of h2. Give it as equation number 1. Now consider the nh belongs to hn upon n. Okay, the every element of this group is in the form of hn, where this h coming from capital H. Okay, and n is the identity of this factor group. Okay, so if consider this element nh is belongs to hn upon n, hence this h belongs to hn. Okay, it implies h belongs to capital H. Okay, hn is contained in h. असतो का? This is the product of two subgroups, and this is the product of, sorry, this is the H. Whether H is contained in Hn or Hn is contained in H. Anyone know? Whether Hn is contained in H or H is contained in NH? Hn.
H is contained in Hn.
Okay, very good. H is contained in Hn. Take n is equal to singletony. Suppose n is singletony, then Hn is nothing but H, na? Suppose n is singletony, then Hn must be is equal to n. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here by the definition of phi function, okay, sorry, by the definition of this, nh belongs to hn upon n, hence the h element goes in the h. Okay, for nh belongs to hn upon n, there exists h belongs to h such that, okay, the phi of h is equal to nh. Hence, the function phi is onto function. ऑनटू फंक्शन प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी काय प्रूव्ह करावं लागेल आपल्याला? प्री इमेज, एखादा प्री इमेज घ्यावा लागेल कोडोमेन मधला, आणि त्या इमेजसाठी, त्या एलिमेंटसाठी प्री इमेज कशामध्ये असायला पाहिजे? डोमेन मध्ये. ओके, सो वी हियर द कन्सिडर द इमेज इन द कोडोमेन ऑफ phi function. Now to prove that for this nh there exists an element in the domain. हेच इथं प्रूव्ह केलेलं आहे. ओके, for nh in the domain codomain, the element from codomain, there exists a element in the domain such that phi of h is equal to nh. Okay, hence the phi is on to. Give it as equation number 2. Okay, further, now why there is no need to prove the one oneness? Anybody knows? Anyone knows why द phi is on to here. आता phi हे 1 1 दाखवण्याची गरज का नाहीये? फंक्शन जर ऑन टू आयसोमॉर्फिझम दाखवायचं असेल तर फंक्शन आपल्याला काय पाहिजे? 1 1 पाहिजे, ऑन टू पाहिजे आणि होमोमॉर्फिझम पाहिजे. But here there is no need to prove the function is 1 1. Why? 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 Anyone knows? Tell me tomorrow. Okay? Okay, tell me tomorrow. Further. Now we have to prove that the kernel of this group, the kernel of this phi function is nothing but h intersection n. Now, by using the first isomorphic theorem, we have to prove this. Okay. So here we have to prove that the kernel of phi is nothing but h intersection n. How? Look at here. Take any element kernel in the kernel of phi. Okay. Take any element h belongs to kernel of phi. Then it implies and implied phi of h is equal to काय पाहिजे? कर्नल ची डेफिनेशन काय? फंक्शनचा कर्नल काढायचं असेल तर काय डेफिनेशन काय? एखाद्या फंक्शन दिलेला आहे तुम्हाला आणि त्याची कर्नल काढायचं आहे. व्हॉट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ कर्नल? f of x, suppose f is the function from g to g dash. Okay, so what is the kernel f? Take the elements from g such that which maps to identity of
G dash.
Okay, so here the identity of this group is what? This factor group hn upon n is
N.
what?
N.
N. So if we take an h from kernel of phi, it implies and implied that phi of h is equal to n. Okay, so nh is equal to n. Okay, how it is? Phi of h is nothing but, what is the definition of phi? Here, look. Definition of phi. Phi of h is nothing but nh. So nh is equal to n. So what it implies? If suppose ha is equal to h, then a belongs to, suppose h is the subgroup of g and ha is equal to h, then what it implies? A belongs from, हे सगळे प्रीवियस रिझल्ट्स माहिती पाहिजे तुम्हाला, हे कळणार नाही. फर्स्ट वेळेस अवघड वाटेल पण हळूहळू होईल सवय. सपोज HA is equal to H, then A belongs to H, na? HA is equal to H. H into small a is equal to H, then A belongs to H. Similarly here, NH is equal to N, then H belongs to N. This is the definition. पुस्तक घ्या, वाचा पुस्तक. वशिष्ठा, AR वशिष्ठा, मॉडर्न अल्जेब्रा बाय AR वशिष्ठा, त्यामध्ये हे सर्व डेफिनेशन आहेत कोसेट्स मध्ये. थिअरम्स आहेत, त्याचे प्रूफ आहेत. ओके, सो हियर वी टेकन H belongs to kernel of phi, then here comes H belongs to N. Okay, but this is the kernel of phi, which is the subset of kernel of phi. कोणाचा सबसेट असणार? डेफिनेशन ऑफ कर्नल ऑफ phi म्हणजे काय असणार? आपण कोणाचे एलिमेंट घेतो? डोमेन मधले एलिमेंट घेतो ना. हियर लुक एट इट. कर्नल ऑफ phi हा H चा सबसेट असतो ना. कर्नल ऑफ phi इज द सबसेट ऑफ H डोमेन ना.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So here we taken H belongs to kernel of phi, which is the subset of H. Okay, so H belongs to capital H, na? Here H belongs to kernel of phi, which is the subset of capital H. Okay, then here the H is going to N. म्हणजे H हा तुमचा एलिमेंट H मध्ये पण आहे, स्मॉल h हा कॅपिटल H मध्ये पण आहे सबग्रुप मध्ये, आणि इथं N मध्ये पण आलेला आहे. सो H belongs to H intersection एन एखादा एलिमेंट दोन्ही एलिमेंट मध्ये असेल तर त्याच्या इंटरसेक्शन मध्ये पण तो काय असणार असायला पाहिजे. इज इट करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So H belongs to N and also H belongs to capital H. Why? Since kernel of phi is the subset of H. Hence H is the element from H intersection N. Okay. Look at here. H belongs to kernel of phi, which is the subset of H. Thus, एखादा एलिमेंट आपण कर्नल मधला घेतोय तो चाललाय कुठे H इंटरसेक्शन N मध्ये चाललाय. गिव्ह इट ॲज इक्वेशन नंबर 3. थस ह्याच्यातला प्रत्येक एलिमेंट ह्याच्यात जातोय. हेन्स कर्नल ऑफ फाय इज इक्वल टू H इंटरसेक्शन K. समजतोय? समजतोय? हे इम्प्लाइज अँड इम्प्लाइडचं स्टेटमेंट आहे. Suppose H belongs to kernel of phi, then here we find that H belongs to H intersection N, which means kernel of phi is the subset of H intersection N. And go in the reverse manner. Take H belongs to H intersection N, then we get H belongs to kernel of phi. Okay, reverse गेलं तर काय मिळेल तुम्हाला? H intersection N is the subset of kernel of phi. Implies and implied आहे हे दोन्ही स्टेटमेंट. Hence, we get kernel of phi is equal to H intersection K. कळतंय का?
हो सर.
Okay. But आता look at here the statement, the definition of phi. Okay. नीट पाहायचं definition of phi. Phi हे 1 1 onto आहे, homomorphic आहे. Why there is no need to prove the one oneness? Okay. Tell me tomorrow. का वन वननेसची गरज नाहीये? हा, मग फर्स्ट आयसोमॉर्फिक थेरम काय सांगतो आपल्याला? व्हॉट टेल्स फर्स्ट आयसोमॉर्फिक थेरम? इफ phi is the function from G to G dash, then what? G dash is isomorphic to G upon kernel of F, na? Yesterday we seen that.
Yes, sir.
G dash is isomorphic to G upon kernel of F. Okay, let here take this element as a G dash. Suppose हा तुमचा G dash आहे. Okay, कोणता? Hn upon n. Suppose take here Hn upon n is a G dash and H as a G. Okay, so what is the kernel of F? Kernel of phi here H intersection K. So H upon kernel of phi, H upon kernel of phi is nothing but H intersection N. So H upon H intersection K is isomorphic to G dash. Here G dash is nothing but Hn upon N. Here, look at it. By first isomorphic theorem, H, this is nothing but G, and this is hold as a G dash. Okay, that is H upon kernel of F, kernel of phi. That is H intersection N is isomorphic to NH upon, sorry, Hn upon N. Understood? समजतंय का? काही डाउट्स? काही डाउट्स आहेत? काही डाउट्स असतील तर विचारा पटकन. Okay, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is the second isomorphic theorem. Okay, so आपल्याला याच्या पुढे फर्स्ट आयसोमॉर्फिक थेरम आणीच लागेल, but here we are in the syllabus the second isomorphic theorem and third isomorphic theorem is also there. Okay, पुन्हा एकदा पहा, एकदा नीट व्यवस्थित. काही अडचण असेल तर विचारा नक्की. This N is normal in Hn. This H intersection is normal in H. या ग्रुपची आयडेंटिटी असते N. फॅक्टर ग्रुपची आयडेंटिटी काय असते? जो खाली असतो तो आयडेंटिटी असतो. ओके, व्हॉट एव्हर द ग्रुप at below. the identity of that factor group. Okay. The necessary condition, what is the necessary condition? This n is must be normal in Hn. This H intersection must be normal in H. Otherwise, we cannot form that factor group. Okay. हे असं का करायचं, फंक्शन डिफाइन का करायचं, कारण की हे प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी आपल्याला फंक्शन डिफाइन करावं लागेल. ओके, हे टूल्स आहेत तुमचे मॅथमॅटिकल टूल्स टू प्रूव्ह द स्टेटमेंट. ओके, phi is the function from h to hn upon n such that phi of h is equal to nh for all h belongs to capital H. Okay, then we prove that this function is isomorphic by the definition of phi. ओके, म्हणजे डिफाइन करताना असं फंक्शन डिफाइन करायचं की तो होमोमॉर्फिक यायला पाहिजे. ओके, सॉरी, होमोमॉर्फिक. and phi is homomorphic, then we have to prove the ontoness. Okay, ontoness prove करताना काय करायचं, टेक एनी एलिमेंट फ्रॉम द कोडोमेन आणि काय शो करायचं आहे, त्या कोडोमेन साठी एक प्री इमेज तुमच्याकडे डोमेन मध्ये आहे हे दाखवायचं आहे. टेक एलिमेंट NH belongs to Hn upon n. Okay, then this H must be belongs to, by the definition of cosets ना, cosets मधले एलिमेंट असे असतात. हा स्मॉल ए समजा, हा स्मॉल ए कुठून येत असतो, स्मॉल h Hn upon n. Okay, it implies that H belongs to capital H. Okay, thus for this NH there exists an element in the domain of phi, hence the function is onto, phi is onto. Okay, the function is onto, hence H, and then we have proved that the kernel of phi is nothing but H intersection n. Okay, here the n is the identity of Hn upon n, then implies and implies, all these statements are implies and implied. Okay, here is the ha correct, here is the he correct. Okay, so at the end, if you taken H belongs to kernel of phi, then it going to H belongs to n. Okay, hence the kernel of phi is equal to H intersection k. Then using the first isomorphic theorem, H upon kernel of H, kernel of phi is isomorphic to Hn upon n. Okay, understood? Now we have to prove the second isomorphic. We proved that second isomorphic theorem. Then the next point is that third isomorphic theorem. Okay, look at the statement here. The third isomorphic theorem. Let H and K be the normal subgroup of G. Okay, let H and K be the normal subgroup of G, and K is the subgroup of H. Then G by H is isomorphic to G by K upon H by K. The factor of factor groups. Okay, this G by K is factor group and H by K is also factor group. Then we define like this. Okay, G by K upon H by K, the group. Okay, इथून सगळे स्टेटमेंट, इकडून सगळे थिअरम हे कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होत जाणार. ओके, जे शिकवलेलं आहे त्या दिवशी तुम्ही त्याचे नोट्स काढा, लिहून घ्या. काही अडचण असेल तर त्या दिवशी विचारत जा. ओके, let H and K be the normal subgroup of G and K be the subgroup of H. K be the subgroup of H. Then G by H is isomorphic to G by K upon H by K. For this factor group G by H, here given that H is the normal subgroup of G and K is the normal subgroup of G and K is the subgroup of H. Okay, by using the result directly. Now we have K is the subgroup of H, but H is the normal in G. It implies that this K must be normal in H. कळते का? हे डायरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट आहे, AR वर्सेस स्टार, मॉडर्न अल्जेब्रा बाय AR वर्सेस स्टार. ओके, if K is the normal subgroup of H and H sorry, K is the subgroup of H and this H is normal in K, sorry, G, then K must be normal in H. Okay, and also this K normal in G. Okay, स्टेटमेंट वरूनच तुम्हाला कळायला पाहिजे की कोण कोणात नॉर्मल आहे. आता इथे G बाय H फॉर्म केलेला आहे म्हणजे हा H मस्ट बी नॉर्मल इन G. ओके, असायलाच पाहिजे, त्याशिवाय तो फॉर्म झालेलाच नसेल ना. करेक्ट आहे ना. This G by K here define G by K, hence this K must be normal in G, and also here define H by K, hence K must be normal in H. ओके, हे असं फॉर्म केलेलं आहे म्हणजे तो नॉर्मल असायलाच पाहिजे, त्याशिवाय तो स्टेटमेंट दिलेलाच नसेल आपल्याला. तो प्रूव्ह करायचा आहे म्हणजे तो असणारच ऑब्विसली, पण तो कसा आहे तो आपल्याला माहिती पाहिजे. ओके, we used the directly here. Okay, look at here, H is normal in G, K is normal in G, then K is subgroup of H, then you have K is normal in H and K is also normal in G, and also H by K is normal in G by K. आता हे ग्रुप आहे, G by K हाय ग्रुप आणि H by K हाय ग्रुप आहे. So H by K also normal in G by K. Okay, hence G by H, G by K and H by K, this quotient group defined. Okay, हे जे खाली जे आहे डिनॉमिनेटरला जे ग्रुप आहे ते मस्ट बी नॉर्मल इन G and H. Okay, so again define the function phi. एखादं जेव्हा स्टेटमेंट मध्ये जर तुम्हाला आयसोमॉर्फिझम दाखवायचं असेल तर तुम्हाला थीम काय त्याची एक फंक्शन डिफाइन करावंच लागेल. देयर एक्झिस्ट अ फंक्शन which is isomorphic. Okay, so here we define the function phi from G to G by K upon H by K. Understood? Such that कसा define केलेला आहे function phi of G, this small g belongs to capital G. Okay, इथे H by G by H असताना आपण काय करतो, कसा असतो तो फॉर्म एलिमेंटचा HA ना, इथं H म्हणजे काय H by K. Okay, so in this vector group every element of the form like this H by K into Kg, this K as it is and this G belongs to capital G for all G belongs to G. समजते का हे फंक्शन कसं डिफाइन केलेलं आहे, समजलं का?
हो.
समजतंय का फंक्शन कसं डिफाइन केलेलं आहे? हो असेल तर हो म्हणा, नाही असेल तर पुन्हा सांगेल.
हो सर.
This G belongs to this G. Okay, so every element, suppose G by H हा एक तुम्हाला फॅक्टर ग्रुप आहे तुमच्याकडे G by H चा, त्या G by H मधला फॅक्टर ग्रुप असेल तर त्याचा फॉर्म कसा असतो, त्या एलिमेंटचा त्या फॅक्टर ग्रुप मधला HA, where A belongs to capital G. करेक्ट?
येस.
ओके, तर स्मॉल ए कशांना असतो, तो G मधला असतो. ओके, म्हणजे वरच्या ग्रुप मध्ये. इथं स्मॉल ए च्या ऐवजी काय आहे Kg, हा Kg कुठला असणार G by K मध्ये असणार. ओके, करेक्ट?
येस.
पण हा Kg जी हा पण वर पण फॅक्टर ग्रुप आहे ना, मग हा K ऍज इट इज असणार, पण हा G कुठे असायला पाहिजे तुमच्या कॅपिटल
G.
Okay, so here H by K as it is and small kg where this G belongs to capital G. So here we define a function phi from G to G by K upon H by K by phi of G is equal to H upon K into Kg for all G belongs to G. Now again we have to prove that this function is well defined 1 1 on 2 and काय प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे, एखादा फंक्शन आयसोमॉर्फिक असेल तर 1 1 on 2 and homomorphism. Again, so first step is that to prove that this function is well defined and 1 1 function. Okay, for well defined and 1 1ness, okay, let kg1 is equal to kg2. Okay, kg1 is equal to kg2 where g1 and g2 belongs to capital G. Okay, समजते? समजते का? बनवण्यासाठी काय प्रूव्ह करतो आपण? इमेज घेतोय आणि इमेज घेऊन त्याला काय दाखवतोय? सॉरी, एलिमेंट्स. इमेज घेऊन सपोज टू डिफरंट images, you have two different elements. Okay, f of x1 is equal to f of x2. It implies x1 is equal to x2. Okay, here the taken as an element kg1 into kg2, where kg1 and kg2 belongs from this group element, sorry, this group g by k upon h by k. Okay, it implies and implied h by k into kg1 is equal to h by k into kg2. Okay, here kg1 and kg2 belongs to g by k and h by k is normal in g by k. Here h by k, this h by k is normal in g by k. Okay, hence by the definition of phi of g1 is equal to phi of g2. Okay, this is the definition of phi of h1, sorry, phi of g1, and this is the definition of phi of g2. Taking as a two different elements from G, okay, taking two different elements from G, capital G, we prove that they have, sorry, two same element in the G, we prove that the image of that element must be equal. But this is implied and implied statement ना. हा घेतला तर हा येईल आणि हा घेतला तर हा येईल. म्हणून phi is also well defined function and one function. So here we proved that the phi is well defined and one. Okay, now second step is to prove that phi is onto. So for ontoness काय करतो? For ontoness, take any element from this group g by k and h by k. There exists an element from domain, कोडोमेन मधला, रेंज मधला एक एलिमेंट घ्यायचा कोडोमेन मधला आणि त्याला एक एक्झिस्ट एलिमेंट होतोय कशामध्ये? डोमेन मध्ये. हे प्रूव्ह करायचंय. देन द phi must be onto. Look at here. To prove that phi is ontoness, let h by k into kg1. Okay, the element of this group is in the form of h by k into kg. Okay, which implies that kg belongs to g by k. But this kg, हा kg कुठनं येईल? g by k, capital G by capital K. Okay, so this implies kg belongs to g by k. But for this element kg, it implies that this small g belongs to capital G. Okay, this small g belongs to capital G. That is, we proved that every element in the codomain, there exists an element from G. Okay, that is, for every element from codomain h by k into kg belongs to g by k upon h by k, there exists an element small g belongs to capital G such that phi of g is equal to h by k into kg. Okay, hence the phi is onto. Again, to prove that the phi is homomorphism, take phi of g1 g2, which implies that the definition of phi is h by k into kg1 g2. Okay, to split into the kg1 and kg2. So h by k into kg1 into kg2. Why? Because ha into hb is equal to hab. Okay, समझते का?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, ha into hb is equal to hab. Hence, here the kg1 h by k, kg1 into h by k, kg2. Okay, या एलिमेंटला आपण काय केलं? स्प्लिट केलेलं आहे. कशामुळे? डेफिनेशन ऑफ कोसेट्स ha into hb is equal to hab. Okay, हे पॉइंट आहे थर्ड सेमिस्टरला, थर्ड इयरला पाहिलेलं आहे आपण बीएससी ला असताना. So this h by k into kg1 into kg2 we can write like this: h upon k into kg1 into h by k into kg2, but this is nothing but phi of g1 by the definition of phi, and this is the phi of g2. Hence we taken phi of g1 g2 is equal to, we have taken phi of g1 g2 and proved that that is equal to phi of g1 into phi of g2. Hence the phi is onto homomorphism. Okay, so by the first theorem of isomorphism, okay, g by kernel of phi is isomorphic to g by k upon h by k. Okay, by the definition of first isomorphism, here g upon kernel of phi is isomorphic to g by k upon h by k. Again, here we use the first isomorphic theorem. Okay, so g by kernel of h is isomorphic to g by k upon h by k. Now here we have to prove that g by h na, but we have to prove g by h, but we have g by kernel of phi. Hence we have to prove that kernel of phi is nothing but h. Okay, the kernel of phi upon h हे prove केलं तर हे statement automatic prove होईल. Hence to prove that the kernel of phi is nothing but h, for this we assume the definition of kernel of phi. What is the kernel? The definition of kernel of phi is equal to take the element from the domain, that is x belongs to g, such that phi of x is equal to h upon k. Why this is h upon k? This is the identity of that factor group. What is the identity of this factor group? जो खाली असतो तो identity असतो, है ना? So here the factor is, here in the factor group is, identity is h upon k. Hence the definition of kernel of phi is equal to take the element from the g such that phi of x it maps to h by k, which is nothing but identity. कळते हे definition of phi? कळते का?
हो सर.
Kernel of phi is equal to x belongs to g. Take the element from g such that phi of x is nothing but h upon k. So x belongs to g, but definition of phi of x is nothing but h upon k into kx by the definition of phi, which is nothing but h upon k, which is equal to h upon k. What it implies? If again, what it implies, ha upon ha is equal to a, then a belongs to
Capital H.
H belongs to capital H. Sorry, a belongs to capital H. Similarly, like this, likewise, the kx belongs to h by k. So here the x belongs to g such that this kx belongs to h by k, which is nothing but x belongs to g such that that x belongs to capital H. Why? Look at here. हा k कुठला असणार? हा खालचा असणार, डिनॉमिनेटरचा k, आणि हा स्मॉल x कुठून असणार? kx belongs to h by k, म्हणजेच हा x कुठून असणार? हा कॅपिटल h मधून असणार ना, स्मॉल h च्या. स्मॉल x हा belongs to capital H. ओके, म्हणजे हा डेफिनेशन कर्नल ऑफ फाय काय सांगतोय? असे x घ्या g मधून जे x मध्ये पण आहे, h मध्ये आहे. कळतंय? म्हणजे g मधने असे एलिमेंट घ्या x सच दॅट ते एलिमेंट फक्त आणि फक्त कशामध्ये असायला पाहिजे? h मध्ये असायला पाहिजे. ओके, मग या डेफिनेशनचा अर्थ काय? व्हॉट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस डेफिनेशन? दिस सेट इज नथिंग बट h, होल h, which is the subgroup of normal subgroup of g ना?
Yes sir.
कळते? So this is kernel of phi is nothing but capital H. पुन्हा बघा, this x belongs to capital H by the definition of kernel of phi. It implies phi of x is equal to h upon k. Why? Because kernel of definition of kernel of phi is nothing but g मधून असे एलिमेंट घ्या जे कोणा कुठे मॅप्स करतायत? कोडोमेनच्या आयडेंटिटीला. पण इथे कोडोमेनचा आयडेंटिटी काय? h upon k. So phi of x is equal to h upon k. That is equal to x belongs to G such that phi of x is nothing but the definition of phi of x is h upon k into kx, which is equal to hk, h upon k. But we know that ha is equal to a असेल तर a belongs to capital H. Okay. Similarly, likewise, this kx, x belongs to G, kx belongs to h upon k. But this x belongs to H na. Hence, x belongs to G such that x belongs to H. Take the element from G such that that element must be in the H. But this set is nothing but capital H. Hence, we show that the kernel of H is equal to capital, kernel of phi is equal to capital H. Hence, put the value of this kernel of phi here. G by H is isomorphic to G by K upon H by K. Hence, the theorem is proved. समजते? काही अडचण? Any doubts? फक्त सेकंड आयसोमॉर्फिझम थिअरम मध्ये वननेस का प्रूव्ह नाही केलंय ते बघा आता. If you have textbook, then see why there is no need to prove oneness. Okay? मलाही कळालेलं नाहीये ते का oneness प्रूव्ह केलेलं नाहीये. तुम्ही शोधा आणि मला सांगा. Okay? So today we see that second isomorphic theorem and third isomorphic theorem. ओके. एक कॉमन काय ह्याच्यामध्ये जर तुम्हाला आयसोमॉर्फिक दाखवायचं असेल तर एखादं फंक्शन डिफाईन करावं लागेल आणि तो फंक्शन वन ऑन टू आणि होमोमॉर्फिझम दाखवायला लागेल. ओके नाही. मग ते दाखवण्यासाठी फंक्शन डिफाईन करतानाच असं करायचं की तो वन ऑन टू आणि होमोमॉर्फिक यायलाच पाहिजे. देन काय प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे, कर्नल ऑफ दॅट फंक्शन मस्ट बी h, here the h, and in the previous theorem the kernel of h must be n ना, n होतं तिकडे, ते दाखवायचं आहे. सो खूप इझी थिअरम्स आहेत. ओके. इन द नेक्स्ट lecture we see that we will see the Cesena-Hall's lemma, the most important theorem in the algebra 1, सगळ्यात मोठा theorem, Cesena-Hall's lemma oblique that lemma is also called as butterfly lemma. Okay. कदाचित हे आपण ऑफलाईन आल्यानंतर बघूयात. त्याच्या पुढे अजून 2-3 थेरम आहेत ते डिस्कस करूया. ओके. फाइंड द ग्रुप होमोमॉर्फिझम कसं डिफाइन करायचं. ओके. मॅक्सिमल नॉर्मल सब ग्रुप, composition series. Okay, so butterfly lemma or Cesena-Hall's lemma we will see in the offline lectures. Okay, तुम्हाला इथे ऑनलाईन ते नाही समजणार कदाचित खूप मोठा आणि एवढी प्रत्येक एक्झामच्या वेळेस तो लेमा आणि प्रत्येक इंटरनलच्या वेळेस तो लेमा विचारलेलाच आहे for 7 marks. Okay, so in the next lecture we see that some more theorems and group homomorphisms. Okay. So anybody who have doubt, please message me. Okay. Thank you. So you can leave now.